G'day, welcome to Shelt, and we have Judska on the German team from USA. Wow, what happened there? That looked ugly. And on the opposite team we have the Konos, the real Konos, from Greece on the Soviet team. So this should be an epic game. Both of these players very skilled and quite evenly matched, I suppose. Last game was a pretty close one with a bit of a swing. And this time we see Judska with an assault squad storming straight to the center point with a few singles going on the western and a couple going on the eastern. And we see Konos with a regular squad opening. Interesting buy. Definitely something that's more viable because it's 10 MP less for every regular squad, every nation. See Judska with the first grenade. Can it land? Ooh, does a bit of damage. Konos is getting to the point quite slow. MG is in a decent position of fire. Isn't in cover, but doesn't need to be at this stage. Judska still has the position and has some guys down the lower waterway, which is very pesky. As you can see, it did absorb a lot of the explosion. So still jostling. Looks like, oh no, looks like Konos left his MG out there, and that actually got outshot because he didn't have any cover. So a bit of a strange opening by Konos. It seems like he just struggled to get into cover. I think he may be a bit laggy since he's not the host of this game. This is Judska's host advantage. And on the eastern point, we see Mr. Konos capping it without any sort of resistance. Judska has chosen to actually play a defensive role in this area and just hold with some line of sight with a few KR-98s, whilst on the western. So we've seen this quite often in Shelt where the German side Axis side gives up on the eastern and just holds the western. That's a fair call, and Konos has actually not sent anyone there as well. So he's got the center and the western. By the way, guys, if you're thinking of stopping this cast, I was told there is some extremely epic footage in this game. I haven't seen the game yet. I don't know the results, but I was told that you should stay and watch till I think about 17 minutes or something, because there's extremely epic footage, I was told by Judska. So in the center, another assault squad by Judska is met with another assault squad or the first assault squad from Konos, going regular for the first one. STG-44, you can see two of them blazing away. I can hear two of them, one there and one over here. So Judska's got quite a nice game plan, I suppose, and where to position his STGs, one on each end. They're definitely probably the best squad leaders in the game for the assault squad tier. And he's using the riverway quite nicely to his advantage. One guy, same guy still over there, used his grenades. This guy is going to unload his payload to the rest. So he's holding the top, some good nice STG coverage, and then further in some grenade coverage as well. So fantastic held on the center with an assault squad by Konos, just trying to really jostle for the position, just trying to keep into the game, trying to make sure the cover doesn't get taken. Judska has the potential to even push up further now into Konos' cover, and Konos is now moving in, going to try to prevent that to happening. PPSHs though, they're definitely superior to the MP40s but not to the STGs. These guys just sound so deadly. Every time I hear an STG-44, I just think it's going to be trouble for the enemy. So he's stuck out in the open again. Konos probably needs to quickly run into the position to grenade. Eastern point, still nothing there. Western point, we have some coverage from Konos, but sneaky Judska may get something through. No, he's healing. Let's see how... Oh! He notices and just takes out the lone Konos SMG there. Grenading, trying to get rid of these water rats, the German water rats, as Konos is still not really able to being able to have any sort of foothold into center point, just getting outshot and out-grenaded in the center. As I can see, a T70 bar. This is the interesting one. T70, not usually the usual bar you get straight away because it's not an infantry killer as per se. It's usually bought for, I'm not too sure. It's kind of a tank that doesn't really fit in my opinion versus the Germans. Because it can take, I guess you can take it at looks. The funny thing with the T70 is you take out the looks with the HE shell. With the AP shell, you're going to pretty much be unable to penetrate the looks at maximum range. But the HE shell can take it out at maximum range in one shot most likely. Sniper is out from Mr. Judska onto that house, the really tall 4th floor building. And he's now going to shoot down at the enemy behind cover. Even being able to shoot at these guys so close. But here's the flamer. Oh! Assault squad leader gets flamed, but a nicely timed grenade takes out the flamer, and the sniper picks off the other. T70 though in action is able to hold its ground, and what we have here, we have a interesting buy. Pack 36 Ooh, T70's got good armor. I know Judska likes the light AT guns, and I did tell him off once for buying it, but I was totally wrong because he did actually get the kill off a Chi-He from a light 2-pounder gun, which was a bit surprising. But I guess they're cheap. So Flak and the 36, so this is a potential, I suppose, counter or possible counterplay by Konos, who can take out, see, look at that, the Pak 36 can't really penetrate the T70, and it's going to take out that Pak 36, struggling for some reason. The HE shells aren't killing it. Finally it's gone down. It's got very good armor for a light tank, but the gun is so bad, it's not funny, it can't really penetrate anything. So that's why it doesn't really fit in, but it can take hits, as you can see it does there. Pak 36, look at the penetration of that, 21 maximum range, 27 at 70. 30, you've got to pretty much be at 30 range or under to penetrate that T70 at maximum range, and especially its angled. Center though is now going to, well, it's still going to Judska by the sneaky cap. You can see how Shelt kind of plays out if you have the riverway. You can kind of hold the ground, and especially because the Konos hasn't got too much infantry in the center. I guess the sniper has been picking off a lot, but he's kind of getting a bit of a foothold in between the center and the eastern points. P3 out. Standard counter, I suppose, cheapest counter you can get for the T70, and it's going to come out and probably take it out frontally without any issue, and followed up by the Brandenburger squad. I can see the MG34 and the Panzerfaust guys coming through. And let's see this tank commander. Going to try and cap the flag. It's definitely trying to be useful, and the charge unit is out as well. So the 2 pointers have been bought by both of these players. 30-0, Judska is in the lead, and he needs this game to basically win this tournament, to win in this round in fact, as he's going to take out this T70 perhaps, and does so quite easily. And now that means it's still early days though, so Konos can buy another tank soon hopefully to counter that. Most likely his T34 variety, or the T34 variety shouldn't have a problem dispatching the P3, as long as the P3 doesn't get a lucky turret gunshot, which is potentially an issue with the T34s having I suppose the vulnerable main gun turret. But you also have the Brandenburgers debate, so Judska can potentially use these Brandenburgers to fawn out around the maps. There's one over there, some on this side, to potentially bait a T-34 to attack the P3. So kind of spreading out this charge unit now all over the map, having decent coverage, and still hasn't got the center. Judska has the guys in the riverway still, and is capping the center now. Flak 38 now just made its appearance on the eastern side. Interesting. So it looks like he's going to try to push up to the eastern with the flak, with some Panzerfaust Brandenburger to spot on hold fire. As you can see on the right. Center's got the MG34 in a decent position, but Konos has got in the riverway. Can this guy react? Yes, the MP40 in that little angle. These angles are really pesky, so if you're on the Soviet side you'll go to this angle there, if you're on the German side that angle, and it's very hard to root out. As you can see, yeah, grenades just don't really do much. And if you throw a grenade with the AI, most of the times, if an 80 grenade gets thrown, it'll hit the bridge or hit the edge and they'll end up killing themselves. But P3 doing a good support job right now, mowing the troops in the center. Just gonna know there's no counter now, but there is one coming. Shock infantry plus the T-34, 57. This is the big boy, 500 MP. It's probably one of the best medium tanks in the game for price penetration. Pretty expensive though for 1v1. Can definitely take it a P3 very easy. Let's see what happens. Can it take it out? Ooh. Turret damage, one more shot. Gonna move away just because direct shot. No, it's too late. It's tracked. 2 shots hit its marks. A very accurate gun, that 57. Oh, bounces that one. Can't do much about that. I think that's gone. See the Soviet charge unit, not charge unit, Soviet shock infantry coming up, and wow, this is getting unlucky. But charge is moving up, and T-34. Wow, this P3 is being quite pesky for Konos. Can't really take it out, and still hasn't been taken out. But that grenade is at the bottom. This is the Panzer Grenadier Elite Marksman, so you can see a bit of a mixed match of units at the moment for Mr. Judska, and you'll probably see a lot more mix of units in this new meta because of the timers. And now T-34 is going to try go for the flak. Takes it the flak in one shot. Wow, look at the accuracy on that thing. That P3 is down as well. What can Judska do? Judska hasn't got much MP for a counter for the T-34 since 57. It's a long way out, 200 MP only. So he's holding the majority of flags just by playing the infantry game and holding that riverway. And this is why he's really able to be winning this game still, 43-0, and there's actually nothing coming to counter Konos, but there's nothing from Konos to cap the flag. And these elite marksmen down this riverway is actually proving to be quite good. Extra hit points for grenades, and extra grenades as well to throw grenades. So hit points to withstand the grenades, plus you got the waterway. I think that's a winner to have some elite Panzer Grenadiers down the bottom. So pushing with the center of T-34, can he get down to the riverway? That is the question. If he can get down there. Grenade off. Boom. And here comes a Panzer Grenadier, or Brandenburger from Judska. So what's he gonna do? What is he doing? What? What? That was fuck? What the fuck? That was like, that's 30 range, that's 30 range, that was like a 90 range. Panzer Grenadier, Panzerfaust, bam! He must have used that pole, that pole in the center as a guider to hit that. That's not an impossible shot, Judska. That's a Major League Gaming there from the Judska guy. That's unbelievable. Okay, fair enough. Just do whatever you want, mate. Use that looks to, I guess, shoot a nuclear warhead at the enemy. After that, I don't know what else you can do. Alright, this is a shot that you must have practiced over and over. But the thing is with this shot, is you may have practiced it over and over, but it won't work in a real game. Like even if you did that, like that actually worked in a proper game versus one of the best players out there, Konos. Wow, fantastic shot, very impressive, Judska. You have a lot of tricks under your sleeve, my friend. But let's see if that is practical. I guess in a game. Can this actually win the tournament? Can Judska's bag of tricks win the tournament? Because I guess that is very novelty, I suppose. But wow, to pull that off, I'm not sure if we can do that again. I'm not sure, mate. Even though I told, yeah, I'm not sure if we can do that. That was quite okay. I'll get over it. I'll get over it one day. Okay, so center point is now going to Judska, and also the eastern point has been hassled a bit by Judska as well with that looks and the flak. Now the looks is coming down with a Brandenburger or so with line of sight. The elite marksman coming through again. T60 on the field, interesting buy, especially because looks on the field. The looks is definitely unit that can fight the T60 and can actually beat it for a head on. But it may get a side shot, perhaps. No. It's using the bridges. Oh no, it's the 18 infantry. It's the guard's rifle. That's why this guard's rifle has probably the biggest penetration for the 80 rifles and can take out the look side shot from the side. But this is getting a bit close for this T60. Better watch out. I think the turret of the looks is actually blocked by that bridge. Oh no, it's not. Can't get a main gun. Ooh, Panzerfaust again from Judska. Where was that from? Was that all the way back? Judska shot a Panzerfaust. He's gonna shoot it. He's trying to shoot Panzerfaust from over here. He's trying to do it again. He's a tricky bastard. I don't know how he does it. So, what is it? He's probably hitting the tree or something that time. T60 pounding away. So that's fire shotting, guys. You've probably seen fire shotting with tanks. That's very common. I use that all the time, and it works quite easily. But fire shotting with a Panzerfaust. That is novelty stuff, but wow, if you can make it work, then he certainly has. This is the game changer. He killed the T-3457, which is a freaking expensive unit. And if he didn't do that, he wouldn't have afforded to counter. Right now, he still can't afford to counter for it. P3 going up. Looks is doing decent. No, it's actually track still. Needs to definitely repair that to make an impact in the center point. But really, the center point has been neutralized most of the game, only because of the guys in the bottom field right there. Oh, flamer. Oh, look at that. Shock infantry. Nice. Oh, wow. Don't know who killed that and how. But it's dead now. Flamer. Flamer at the bottom there. I wonder if it can actually shoot up. It probably can only... I'm pretty sure it only can shoot up to the close vicinity of the edges, not up at the top. Quite sure about that. But here again, you see that looks wrecking the T60. Can pretty much main gun turret at almost maximum range. See it going away. Eastern point. being capped by Judska now. It's almost a 3 cap. Oh, center no has been going to, now it's going to Konos. That center point is now being, the gaps are being filled now by Judska with Elite Marksman plus Assault Squad. So now instead of seeing double Assault Squad buy, you see a player forced to go Assault Squad plus another squad, which makes it a bit more interesting, I guess. Force the player to maybe think about putting the rifles a bit further back and sending the Assault Squad further in center. But no, Judska wants to use the grenades. That's another factor, I guess. Elite Marksman come with a lot more grenades, and wow, look at those explosions. It's ripping the infantry to shreds. PPSH doing decent damage. Now getting pinned down by the G43s. Look at that. Oh, shot. Taken out. T60. Oh no, it's been repaired. T57. That Major League Gaming kill was all for nothing now because the 57 is repaired. The Panzer III is not repaired. Main gun is dead. Can the 57 take it out before it escapes? Oh, it tracks it in another setup. This is one thing about the T57. It's so damn accurate. And there you go. Looks has been taken out as well. And wow, thank you for that entertainment again. I was going to say, Judska, that was far out. That was probably the best shot I've seen in the entire medieval history of tournaments. 4 years. The other best kill I've seen was by Takisakis in the International 1, where he charged, his tank was main gun, and he charged another tank, which was about maybe 70 meters away. He rammed the tank. Oh wow. Damn it. Damn DMS. Damn DMS. Bad luck to instinct. So there it goes. GG. Wow, it's got AI against all that. But sorry, I'll end my story with, yeah, he took the dynamite out the tank and then exploded his own tank and the enemy's tank. You should see it. It's in one of the videos, I guess, in the International 1. I think it's in the intro video. Anyway, bad luck to Judska with the out of sync because unfortunately it has to be replayed. But yeah, it's not Konos' fault. It's DMS's fault. But epic shot.